Hello, or should I say bonjour, hola, merhaba, ciao. Few little hellos in different languages. Yes, multilingual. Tactic we're testing today is called Colossus. It is a request. It was a retest for a request. So thank you for requesting this one. We tested it before. A very good tactic. Is it going to be as good on 23.5? Time will tell. As I've already tested this tactic and run through the positions, if you want the positions, watch the previous video. A link for that will be in the description below. So go check that video if you need the positions, if you can't download it for any reason. But if you can download the tactic, the link will be in the description below. Ooh, get your ads out, Tony. We tested 3 teams: Man City, West Ham and Bournemouth. Season preview to finish 1st, 10th and 20th. We leave the assistant manager in charge. He has to play his tactic, and then we put in a little fun tactic test of the league at the end if you don't already know. So just because you see the results with Man City, we do test it with other teams, so stay tuned. With that, we're going to start with Man City's results. So it's a fantastic start, beating Liverpool in the Community Shield on penalties and beating Man United in the final 3-0 in the FA Cup. The run continues. They beat Chelsea in the final 2-2 on penalties. We check out the Champions League. We failed to qualify. We finished third in the league with 8 points. That puts us in the Europa League, so let's check out those results. So they got to the final, but sadly they lost against Feyenoord 5-3. We check out the Premier League. Second place, they won 27, drew 8, lost 3, goals for 104, goals against 35, goal difference of 69 and a points tally of 89, 1 point away from the magic 90 that we like to set at the start. We look at their player stats. Haaland's their top goal scorer with 47. Then we've got Alvarez on 37. Assist-wise, we've got Bernardo Silva with 18. Gomez with 17. And Alvarez on 17. And the best performer, who else, is Haaland with a 7.94. Alvarez behind him with a 7.31. And we have a very impressive 26 clean sheets in all competitions. We check out their team overall view. Most points per game, second place with a 2.34. Most goals, top with 104. Most shots for, top 849. Fewer shots against, second place 355. Best pass completion, most possession, most tackles won. Most dribbles made, 6th place 671. Most clean sheets, 5th place 16. Fewest conceded, 4th place only conceding 35 for the season, which was very good defensively. I thought it was on for it is a good tactic, but we were winning everything from the start. And then the Champions League come along and it went a little bit downhill. Right. Now let's test out of West Ham. And this is their best 11 without restrictions at the start of the season. It's an early exit against Brighton, losing 2-1 in the 3rd round in the FA Cup. They got knocked out against Coventry 2-1 in the 4th round. In Europa Conference League, they topped their group 1-6, didn't lose one, scored 25 goals, conceded 4, goal difference of 21, points tally of 18 in the knockout rounds. They got to the semi-final and got knocked out against Young Boys. They had a good little run as well, scoring a lot of goals. 5-0, 5-0, 5-1, 4-1, and just the away leg against Young Boys didn't go to plan. If we check out the Premier League, 4th place, Champions League football next season, won 19, drew 10, lost 9, goals for 60, goals against 43, goal difference of 17, and a points tally of 67. Let's check out their player stats. Scamacca's their top goal scorer with 33 goals, and Danny Ings is behind him with 13. Assist-wise, it's Bowen with 16 and Danny Ings on 11. Best performer in the league for them is Scamacca with a 7.48. And clean sheets wise, they've got 21 clean sheets in all competitions. We check out their team overall view. Most points per game, they got a 1.76. Most goals, we're on there just about 8th place with 60. Most shots for, 3rd place, 643. Fewer shots against, we're not on here. Best pass completion, most possession, most tackles won, 7th place, 817. Most dribbles made, we're not on there. Most clean sheets, joint 3rd with 14 clean sheets. Fewest conceded, 5th place here with 43. So good defensively, 67 points, not too bad at all. Now let's test it with Bournemouth. And this is their best 11 at the start of the season without restrictions. So now let's get to their results. Carabao Cup, they got to the quarter final and lost on penalties against West Ham in the FA Cup. They got knocked out in the 3rd round 3-2 against Man United in the Premier League. 15th spot, 5 places above their season preview. They won 12, drew 6, lost 20, goals for 59, goals against 79, minus 20 goal difference, and a points tally of 42. We check out their player stats. Dominic Solanke is their top goal scorer with 18 goals and Moore's behind him with 14. And assists are coming from Anthony with 11 and Traore with 9. And their best performer in the league is Moore with a 7.08. Clean sheets, they got 10 clean sheets in all competitions. We check out their team overall view. Most points per game, we're not going to be on it because we're not in the top 8. Most goals, 6th place here, 59. Most shots for, 8th place here, 511. Fewer shots against, no. Best pass completion, most possession. Most tackles won, yes, 4th place, 832. Most dribbles made, no. Most clean sheets, fewest conceded, were not on there. Right. It didn't do too well with Bournemouth. Like I say nearly all the time lately, Bournemouth is the team that sometimes lets this tactic down or lets tactics down. Now let me add up the points and put a little fun tactic test league table, which is coming up next. Before we run over the results, if you want to support the channel any more, you can now become a patron. I'd really appreciate that, but only if you can afford to. If you want some cheap football shirts, also in the link with that in the description below. How well was it done? It won 58, drew 24, lost 32, goals for 223, goals against 157, goal difference of 66, and a points tally of 198, and it won 3 trophies. It done okay. It's a very good, solid tactic. The problem being we've tested some really, really good tactics, so it's hard to get into the top 20. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said, there's ways to support the channel even more if you want to. If you can do that, that'd be amazing, but only if you can afford to. Thank you for watching this video. Please come back for another tactic test, or even go check out a Weymouth save.